Hello there, and thank you for clicking on this video. As you can see by the title, we're going to talk about the Star Wars theory situation that has been going on for the past few hours, and it's just crazy. It's against Star Wars fans versus Star Wars fans, and it's so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary to fight about a movie, to fight about media, to fight about shows. Why? Like, at the end of the day, these are just movies and series, and they don't exist. I mean, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, they don't exist. Why would you spend your whole day like fighting over it? I mean, if you want to, you know, express your viewpoint in a critical way, or you want to review something, okay. But if you see someone you don't agree with, and okay, you write one comment and you're like, bro, you're wrong because of this, okay, but then you go into this fight, this conversation, this discussion. It's mostly fighting, and you're calling each other bad things. And how does this help anyone? Like, do you feel better after calling people morons and n-words and all sorts of ists? Like, do you feel better? Like, I do get some hate comments on my videos, especially under my Batman reaction, and I'm like, okay, like I get so many comments, like essays why I am wrong, and I'm like, I just don't care enough to answer you, because I have better things to do instead of just engaging in meaningless fights on the internet. That doesn't, it, like, this doesn't have any contribution to your life. So why am I even talking about this? So Star Wars Theory fairly defended his fans, and I guess he was awakened by all this bullshit that people have been talking about Star Wars fans, that they're toxic and all of these ist words. So he tweeted, "Tired of people shitting on me and my subs for years. Most of you are some of the most caring and loving people on the internet. I'm done sitting silent while people take the piss on us. Why? Because we have opinions, because we care about Star Wars. Nah, fam, I'm done ignoring this shit today." And this comes as a reply, as you can see. No way this guy is saying sequel fans, trilogy fans are toxic. You all shit on those movies more than you shit in your own toilets. That's disgusting analogy, but okay. Blame the victim at its finest. And this comes to as a reply to one of Star Wars Theory's tweets, which again, yes, my fan base isn't toxic. Toxic people are toxic. Yes, majority of my fans like the same stuff I do. It's the sequel lovers who hate on me for having an opinion different than them. I would say they're the toxic ones to me and my fan base. Thanks though. So in this video, as you can see by the title, is Star Wars Theory toxic? Or I'm gonna change it, I don't know, I'm still working on that. But we're gonna go through some of the tweets against and in defense of Star Wars Theory, because just the arguments that people are bringing to the table why Star Wars Theory is toxic are crazy. I think that he is the most kind of balanced person in the Star Wars community. He is always kind of super neutral. That's why I kind of stopped watching him for several months, because he was just a bit too pacifist. Pacifist, is that the word? For me, like, you know, he would try to spin things in a positive way where I saw them very, very differently, which is okay. I mean, he's allowed to obviously, like, for example, the Book of Boba Fett or episode 5 of the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. That's fine, but I'm like, okay, I don't resonate with that, and I'm just not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna leave a comment, oh my god, Obi-Wan sucks, why do you like it? You know, it's stupid. So let's go one of the first tweets that comes to my mind. So there is this tweet from Star Wars Takes. "If you don't believe most of the sequel trilogy hate was manufactured, that's no. Then I present to you Star Wars Theory, the biggest toxic detractor of the Star Wars sequels and the biggest Star Wars channel, saying he literally like TOG and The Rise of Skywalker. It's all about grifting. It's bullshit." And they show this video where he says that The Last Jedi is a good movie. And I think that he means by that The Last Jedi on its own, not as a Star Wars film, is fine. You know, it has some good cinematography, pretty much the score is fine. And I mean, many people are saying that, but The Last Jedi, as he said many times, sucks as part of Star Wars. And even if at the beginning, let's say, you know, that he liked it, he's allowed to change his mind, you know? Like, people cannot change their minds. I mean, I don't think he did, but even if he did, who cares? He brings enough arguments. Anything he states, he always has arguments. So this person's Star Wars takes continues. This dude has a huge audience of kids, by the way. So not only has he used his platform to inflame a bunch of young adults, now you care about kids and give them a cause in hating wokeness in your Star Wars. He basically informing kids on how to feel about these things too. Easy money for him. These kids have parents, by the way, and usually woke people, leftists and whatever, they don't care about kids. It's very tough to be a kid nowadays, as it seems. So yeah, I mean, it's stupid. It's really stupid. The arguments are just bad. The next tweet I would like to read you is, also, let's be clear again, criticizing Star Wars theory is not jumping on the hate train. Why is all the hate coming out now? Why? Like, why is it trending? Tell me. Because you were always criticizing Star Wars theory, like every day, or like, I don't know, every week? No, it's now. That's so invalidating and insulting to the harassment women, LGBTQ people, and POC receive from the toxicity he has helped cultivate, and it's valid to not support him. First of all, as a woman, I have never ever received any harassment by the Star Wars fandom. I have received, I guess I'm not gonna say it harassment because that's a big word, but like bad comments, like hate comments under some of my videos where I say, you know, Robert Pattinson, it doesn't fit to be Batman, but he actually did a great job, so I have to come out with my review. But anyways, so yeah, it was about Robert Pattinson anyways. But that's like reaching. Star Wars theory is the most calm and chill and balanced dude in the Star Wars sphere, not even like in the entertainment sphere. He's so balanced. And yes, he has lost his nerves sometimes, and he has you know, been very hot-headed, but it happens, you know. He hasn't been mean to anyone. He has always had valid reasons to say just stop, you know, and to say it in a bit more of an aggressive way, because some people are just so annoying and so stupid and are spreading so much lies. So how can you stay calm? Can you stay calm all the time? That tweet is just bad. So another tweet by this person is, Star Wars theory wouldn't last 2 seconds as a woman online. I lasted 2 seconds, and many other women, like for example that Star Wars girl, and you have Nina Infinity, and you have so many other women out there that have lasted more than 2 seconds online. That's so stupid. Another tweet is by Star Wars lawyer. I don't care if Star Wars theory loves, likes, or hates the sequel or Kenobi or anything, but the lack of accepting the responsibility inherent in having a huge platform and the influence he has is mind-boggling. If 3 million people subscribe to you and let's say a third of them pay you, you have influence, he continues. With influence comes power, and with power comes responsibility. You might not have wanted this, but it's what you get. That also means seemingly harmless opinions can become weaponized by your base. Hence, you saying J.J. Abrams sucks and calling him a hack, and people from your fan base attacking J.J. for something that he wanted to put in a movie that never happened. People look to you as an authority. So I'm sorry, but I don't think that J.J. Abrams is crying over a tweet by, or the story he's referring, he posted some months ago. I'm sorry, but I'm not even sorry. Do you think that J.J. Abrams is sitting in his billion-dollar house, okay, million-dollar house, and he's like, Star Wars series sold at me. Oh my god, that's so sad. Wow. And what responsibility? Like, kids, people have parents, and they should teach them to do better. It's not Star Wars series' responsibility to raise your kids. Another cute tweet. Star Wars theory literally acts as a pipeline to all right rhetoric and refuses to acknowledge it. That's why people are turning against him. He has become the very thing Star Wars is against. So Star Wars is against freedom of speech and supports bullying. I would just leave that here. Stupid. Oh, that's one of my favorite tweets. Star Wars Theory shares his platform with the very people who organize racist and sexist harassment campaigns towards Star Wars creators and fans. So he's referring to geeks and gamers, Drunk Ripio, I guess Ryan Kinel. I forgot his name. I cannot pronounce it. I'm so sorry. So the one campaign, or actually other campaigns as well, I have seen Geeks and Gamers organized is to help children, to help stop human trafficking. I think it was the one thing that was even supported by Gina Carano and Drunk Ripio. They have done so many good things, and they're probably doing so many things behind the scenes. And they have never once, to my knowledge, made a campaign against creators or fans. This is what the Star Wars account is doing, which I'm gonna show you later. That is crazy. So this person also posted pictures of him with Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers and Drunk Tripio, which I missed that stream. Please bring it back. It was so fun. And you also have a picture of a thumbnail by Star Wars Theory where he's like worried about the Acolyte. So him being worried about the show makes him toxic and just fascist and whatever. Wow. And by the way, the Acolyte is made by Leslie Headland, who was the secretary of Harvey Weinstein and probably groomed a lot of people. So yeah. And as an add-on to the previous tweet, wait, Star Wars Theory is affiliated with the fascists at Geeks and Gamers. Am I somehow simultaneously surprised and thoroughly unsurprised? Fascists tend to travel in packs like that, so it makes sense. That toxic piece of, yeah, like him runs with those bigots. They're not bigots, and they're one of the inspiration for me to start this channel. So Geeks and Gamers, yay! I'm actually, yeah, pretty thankful that they exist. So as I said, the Star Wars account has done a lot of damage to a lot of people and to the fandom in general, you know, to fans. And you can go and check them on your own because there are so many tweets when it comes to the Star Wars account attacking people. You have this Twitter account called Dataracer. For example, one of his latest tweets is about the Star Wars Twitter account has bullied a fan of social media. They went after a guy with only 2 followers for calling out their Grinch comic book, claiming to be against harassment. Star Wars celebrated the thousands of nasty replies that bullied someone off Twitter. Yeah, I'm sorry, but read some of the comments on your own. And then Dataracer has also brought up the actual harassment that Gina Carano has been and still is experiencing by just so many people, and it's disgusting. And I'm sorry, but you're gonna go after one person and you're just gonna ignore the bullying that the actual Star Wars account is doing. That is, I'm just tired. I guess on the other hand, you do have some amazing replies by Star Wars Theory himself. This person said, "You've always promoted civil discussion, ? Practice what you preach, bro." And he obviously posted the JJ You Suck, bro that he posted on Instagram story. And Theory replied, "He does suck. You're telling me I cannot say some someone sucks, you literally talk smack about me publicly. Look at what you're doing today. You took a tweet unrelated to you, retweeted it, and spun your narrative. You're so out of touch. It's comical, and that is true. That is true. J.J. Abrams is a grown man, and just did you think he's crying himself to sleep? I don't know. Then you have Josh from the Den of Nerds, who came to his defense. I really wish Star Wars demanded the same level of perfection from the content as they do from Star Wars theory. So fucking wild. Yes, that is I mean, what else can I say? And there is this person, Alyssa Scott, who says, people dogging on Star Wars theory just reminds me why I never wanted to be part of the fandom. People really be out there like he's so toxic when they then act like it's normal to bully someone on the internet for clout. And I will leave that here because it's self-evident. So another person says, Star Wars analyst, the sequels are trash. Why two leftist Star Wars fans get so triggered if you criticize the Disney trilogy? I don't get it. They're not good movies. Star Wars theory is allowed to have an opinion. It's not toxic to dislike a movie, especially when he gives many valid reasons. That is true. He has streams that go on for hours where he tells you, I don't like this because this and this. It's not like, no, it's bad. Another good tweet by Luca Van. You can tell the people hating on Star Wars theory don't watch him. That is true. They're making it seem like he's known for hating the sequels and that he posts rants every day. That is true. It's just Twitter being Twitter and people who can't think for themselves following the crowd saying he's toxic. True. Another tweet by Star Wars and analyst. Newsflash, you're allowed to dislike parts of Star Wars. Star Wars theory has millions of fans. Of course, some of these die-hard fans are gonna be pissed at Disney's shitty, lazy content. Let's stop lumping millions of his fans, and not only his fans, but in general fans, into a minority group of 0.110 of online bullies. I would rather watch a YouTube channel, Star Wars Theory, who gives Lucasfilm both positive reviews and criticism rather than being a good damn cheerleader for every project they make. Don't have to agree with everything. This is a tweet that I'm gonna end this with by Corey B. Fit 27. Exactly, Corey. I agree with you. Star Wars Theory has been very positive. He even in the worst things, he would see something good and he would try and bring that thing, which is, I mean, good, because there are good things in bad things. But at the end of the day, you know, I just don't understand what's going on with people. This is crazy. I think it's mind-blowing that he's still trending and the tweets are, the number is increasing. It's crazy. And Star Wars Theory, as I said, is so balanced and so chill, and I don't understand the hate. I think people are just bored. They have nothing better to do with their lives, and they think that by tweeting on Twitter they're making something, they're achieving something. No, you're just making fools out of yourself. And the fact that Star Wars Theory is somewhat damaging to, I don't know, minorities, or just all those terms are kind of alien to me. I'm here in Europe, far from all of this. Oh, not that far, but still far away enough. And when it comes to Geeks and Gamers, people like, you know, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers and their drunk Dripio and Nerdrotic, I think that they bring valid arguments. Do I agree with every word they say? No, of course not. But they always bring valid arguments, and I'm grateful that they exist, because we don't all have the same opinion, and different points of views are welcome. You should just step out of your fucking bubble and look at the real world for a second, because Twitter is not real life. Do let me know down below what you think of the whole situation. Is Tower's theory sexist and all those things, or is he just a normal person who just wants to be left alone? And yeah, do let me know down below, and I'll see you in the next video. And as always, may the force be with you.